If your cat has ever dropped a dead mouse at your feet, left a mangled bird on your doorstep, or proudly strutted toward you with something small and lifeless dangling from their mouth, you probably had one of two reactions. Either you screamed and backed away slowly, or you stood there confused, wondering what on earth your cat is trying to tell you. And here's the thing most people never find out. That moment, as weird and honestly a little horrifying as it might feel, is one of the most emotionally loaded things your cat will ever do for you. Today we are going to break down exactly why your cat brings you gifts, sign by sign, instinct by instinct, and by the end of this, you are never going to look at that dead bird the same way again. 1. Have you ever noticed that your cat does not just drop the gift anywhere? They bring it specifically to you. Picture this. It is early morning. The house is quiet. You shuffle out of bed, half asleep, and there it is, something your cat caught, placed neatly in front of your bedroom door, or even right beside where you sleep. Not in the hallway, not in the corner. It's right there, as close to you as your cat could possibly get it. And that precision is not random. That is ancient, deeply wired behavior rooted in how cats mother their young in the wild. Mother cats do not simply hunt for themselves. When kittens are too young to hunt, the mother begins bringing prey back to the den. At first, she brings back dead animals to teach her kittens that food exists beyond the nest. Then, as the kittens grow, she brings back live prey, so they can begin practicing the kill. She is not just feeding them. She is teaching them survival. She is sharing her most valuable skill, her most precious resource. With the ones she loves most, research published in Animal Behavior has shown that domestic cats retain this maternal predelivery instinct even when they have been separated from their birth mothers as kittens. The behavior does not disappear just because your cat was raised in a home with a food bowl. The impulse to carry prey to a trusted companion is neurologically embedded, carries forward, and what that means for you is staggering when you sit with it. When your cat brings you a gift, they are slotting you into the role their instinct reserves for their most precious relationship. You are not their owner in that moment. You are their family. You are the one they are responsible for. You are the one they want to make sure survives. They looked at you, this large, sometimes clumsy, clearly inadequate hunter, and decided you needed their help. There is something quietly extraordinary about that, when it only gets more layered from here. 2. Does your cat ever seem to? Watch your reaction when they bring the gift, like they are actually waiting for your response. You may have brushed this off as coincidence, but notice it next time. Your cat brings something to you and then pauses. They look up. Their eyes stay on your face. They are not distracted, not walking away. They are present and attentive in a way that feels almost uncomfortably intentional. That is because it is intentional. Your cat is reading you. A study from the University of Lincoln found that cats are highly attuned to their owner's emotional responses and adjust their behavior based on what they observe. Unlike popular belief, cats are not indifferent to human emotion. They're watching, processing, and responding to your facial expressions and tone of voice more than most people ever realize. When a mother cat brings prey to her kittens, the kittens respond with engagement. They sniff it, paw at it, vocalize. That feedback loop reinforces the mother's behavior. It tells her the delivery was received. Your cat is running that same loop with you. They are checking whether you are engaged, whether you noticed, whether the bond was acknowledged, so when you gasp, or make that strangled noise, or call your partner over to witness the horror, your cat registers all of it as a response. Energetically, your cat interprets your reaction as engagement, which to them reads as connection. What feels like your worst nightmare is, from your cat's perspective, a moment of successful communication. They reached you. That is what they wanted. And the emotional current running underneath that exchange is far warmer than you might imagine. 3. Here is something even fewer people consider. Why does your cat sometimes bring you toys instead of real prey? If your cat is indolently or simply never catches anything real, you have probably found a toy mouse deposited outside the bathroom door, or a crinkle ball placed directly on your laptop keyboard. And some people laugh this off as cute. But it is not just cute. It is adaptive. intelligent behavior that reveals how deeply your cat has transferred their instincts onto their life with you. Research from the University of Exeter studied indoor cats and found that their hunting drive does not diminish simply because real prey is unavailable. Cats with strong prey drive redirect the same behavioral sequence: stalk, catch, carry, deliver onto available substitutes: toy mice, hair ties, socks, small stuffed animals. The object changes. The instinct does not. What your cat is doing when they deliver a toy is completing the gift-giving circuit with what they have. They are not settling. They are adapting. They are still saying the exact same thing the outdoor cat says with a real bird. They are still saying, "I thought of you. I wanted to bring you something. I wanted you to know I am here, and I am providing for you." If you have ever come home to a pile of your cat's toys arranged near the front door, that is your cat having missed you and spending the time preparing a welcome. That behavior has been documented in cats with high attachment levels to their owners. They do not just wait, they gather. They prepare. They bring you into the ritual even before you arrive. If this is making you see your cat a little differently, do me a favor and hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow. If you want more content about what your cat's behavior is really telling you, subscribe so you never miss a video. Now let's keep going because signs 4, 5, and 6 go even deeper. 4. You ever had your cat bring you something and then chirp, trill, or make a sound you do not normally hear? That vocalization is not background noise. It is part of the ritual, and it has a very specific origin. Mother cats use a distinctive set of vocalizations when delivering prey to their kittens. A chirping or trilling sound serves as both an announcement and an invitation. It means, "Come look at what I have. Pay attention, this is for you." It is a vocal marker that signals the delivery is intentional and that a response is expected. Researchers studying feline maternal behavior at the Max Planck Institute for Psycholinguistics have identified that chirps and trills in domestic cats are almost exclusively used in positive social contexts, most often directed at humans the cat is deeply bonded with. These are not sounds cats make with strangers. They are intimate sounds reserved for relationships that feel safe and significant. So when your cat trots toward you with something in their mouth, making that small, urgent chirping sound, they are not just delivering an object. They are narrating the moment. They are giving the gift language. They are saying out loud in the only way they know how, "This is meaningful. I want you to feel this too." And when you hear it, even if what is in their mouth makes your stomach turn, you're hearing your cat speak to you in one of the most direct and emotionally sincere ways they are capable of. That sound is reserved for you. It belongs to your relationship specifically. 5. Does your cat ever bring you gifts during specific moments? Like when you have been away, or when something in the household has changed? This pattern is one of the most overlooked aspects of gift-giving behavior, and it reveals something deeply touching about how cats process emotional disruption. Gift-giving tends to spike in frequency during periods of transition. When an owner returns after a long absence, when a new baby or pet enters the home, when someone in the household has been ill or upset, and the routine has shifted in a way, the cat can feel but not fully understand. A longitudinal study on cat attachment behavior found that cats with secure attachment to their owners show increased affiliative behavior, including gift delivery, following periods of separation or household stress. The behavior functions as a rebonding ritual. The cat is not just hunting. They are reestablishing connection. They are rebuilding the emotional bridge. Think about the last time you came home after being away for several days. Did your cat bring you something in the first few hours? Because that was not coincidence. That was your cat processing your absence, your return, and the relief of having you back and expressing all of it. Through the only emotional vocabulary they fully trust, they could not call you. They could not write you a note. But they could hunt for you. They could carry something to you. They could show up at your feet and say, in the language of every mother cat before them, "I am glad you are here. I wanted you to have this. You are still mine, and I am still yours." 6. And this is the one that tends to stop people in their tracks. Did know your cat's gift-giving behavior is actually one of the clearest signals that they see you as family and not just as a provider. There's a fundamental difference in how cats treat strangers, acquaintances, and chosen family. Cats do not bring gifts to people they merely tolerate. They do not perform the prey delivery ritual for someone who simply fills their bowl. The behavior is selective, consistent, and deeply relational. It is reserved.